up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. Again, right here is my adorable little assistant kitty, Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Blue Lock Chapter 357. But before me and the kitty here get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat the algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, adorable little kitty here, say hi, kitties. Say hi, kitties. And this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking. So we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Ko-fi. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which, oh my god, it has been great for busting many a botch localizations, especially this season. And we actually have a very interesting setup going on now with the Google Gemini. Yeah, I'm getting my tech girl on. Seriously. And we're learning Japanese in the process, too. And it's also good for when, you know, we're covering anime original content, like in Digimon Beat Break, which is my favorite anime. Dude, I don't know how Digimon Beat Break is just kicking all these anime's asses, but it is what it is. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. Hell, if you upgrade to the $10 tier membership, you get to choose not just the anime series we cover on Patreon, but the manga and manhwa series we cover here as well. And there's a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Hanakimi, Yomi no Osugai, Miramashita Urumikun, Bleach, Digimon, which, by the way, for Bleach we have episode 4 available for free. Oh man, I went the fuck in on episode 4. Oh my god, I'm so angry about episode 4. Damn it, kitty, you had to distract me. The exiled Heavy Knight knows how to game the system. Reiwa Odara-san, 100 Girlfriends, and Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, and there's even more on the way, including Blue Lock, both live action and anime. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, speaking of the live action, from what I've been hearing through Japanese Twitter, the live action is looking good. I'm not surprised. I have the feel, and I said it before, I think, too, that I have a feeling that Blue Lock's live action is going to be like a, akin to a Tokyo Ghoul situation, where the live action is better than the anime. Hell, I should include, well, I say it's like Kingdom? I don't think it's going to be Kingdom good. Nah, I don't know if it'll be Kingdom good. But I'm going to put it up in the Tokyo Ghoul category for now. But anyways, in regards to the manga, though, shit is getting crazy up in this game against England. Oh my god. Right, kitty? Oh, kitty is so cute. Oh my god. He's so cute. Anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Double Wing. What is a cut in soccer? The field center is where the double dribble technique cuts in. That's the cost. Without this attack, the dribble is the ultimate skill. Your dream cannot be pursued. There we go. This technique will become the starting point for various attacks. The individual player, as for the ordinary player, mostly use 2 or 3 types, but let's see. Teddy Knight's cut-in has 7 has 7 types. It says provision here. Okay. This is the greatest weapon that made him rise to the top of the to the top 11 of the new generation. How did you create such a monster? Ooh! You have ego calling him a monster! Well, you see, it's simple. Young people are not yet anyone... Oh, wait. Yeah, young people are not yet anyone filled with hope. They are a pure white canvas. Dude, I swear to God, yeah, God, could have it could. I'm telling you, Kunigami is going to be the key. I know it's crazy. No, it's not crazy. Kunigami's got to be the one to do it. It's got to be. I'm telling you, the key pieces are going to, especially based on this right here. Young people are not yet anyone. Filled with hope, they are pure white canvas. That fucking describes Kunigami! And to an extent, I feel like Bakura is kind of included in this too, to an extent. Before they start thinking with their own heads, you just have to give them dreams and joy. Dude, that is Kunigami! Dude, that is Kunigami to a T! Then they can be obediently controlled. They become my dolls. Dude! Motherfucker, you basically described Kunigami. That is straight up Kunigami! I freaking hope Ego's like, yeah, you have your doll, but I have my doll too. Same old scumbag thinking, Fox. And yeah, as a result, you still, yes, as a result, you're still gonna be France! That goes for you, your team too, trash, lowlife, trash! Lowlife, trash! Toad's acting so disgracefully. Ha! With you from, your toast to your asshole. We just haven't seen eye to eye on a single thing since the old days, Jinpachi. Wait, what? Old days? You and I are like oil and water. It was like that back in my prime, Fox. It's been like that since you were, Whoa, what? It's been like, hold on a second, what? It's been like that since the time you were my manager. What? What? Ooh! You know what? I gotta wonder if that's why, Ego likes Shidao so much. Because Shidao, like, just doesn't give a fuck. Shidao's just doing his own damn thing. Like, Shidao is, like, the complete opposite of, like, of what Fox was trying to instill into him. Like, you cannot contain Shidao. Shidao is freer than a mofo. Shidao is like, I'm trying to put my Shidao bias aside, okay? Shidao is like Ego in its purest form, if that makes sense. That's why I think that's one of, if anything, that's probably one of the biggest reasons why Ego has liked Shidao so much is probably because of that. No one can control Shidao. Nah. England has no ego. There hasn't been anyone like that in Blue Lock up until now, and motherfucker, Kunigami and me almost has no ego. What the fuck are you talking about? Even if there were, there's no way they could survive in the world of competition. And yet England is strong. They are in existence I still cannot comprehend with my experience and logic. Motherfucker, you can't comprehend Shidao! Well, I don't think anyone can comprehend Shidao with any logic. Like, why aren't you mentioning that? Like, hello? Shidao is the one thing that you just cannot understand logically. That's why I'm like, when Ego built the team around Shidao, it's like, yeah, like the more you think about it now, especially with this whole thing with Fox and like knowing that now that Fox was Ego's manager, it's like, ooh, yeah, Ego, I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to prove a point. You're trying to prove a point using Shidao about the power of Ego. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, why the fuck is Baro not in there yet then? Like, if you're gonna try and prove a point like that. But I think but at the same time, I'm like, okay. I even said it last week, I'm like, okay, Ego gotta be just trying to fuck with him. And that's why Bakura's not in there too, because the thing is that you have Bakura and Baro that are like the complete opposite. Bakura was an empty canvas, if you think about it. He kind of was an empty canvas. And it's the same thing for, like, say, well, Kunigami was definitely an empty canvas. But I think Kunigami is going to be used to prove Fox wrong to an extent. Because Kunigami has almost like no ego. But he has an ego, but he doesn't have an ego, if that makes sense. It's because of how ego programmed him. There we go. Even though I made it this far by devouring the ego of the opponents I fight against an opponent with no ego, I don't know how I'm supposed to devour them. Mofo, you went up against Baro and the Ubers. Like, they almost had no ego. Like, Baro was basically their ego. Like, hello? How do I conquer them? Because remember what's going on with England. They are a unit. They are a machine. That's what the Ubers are. Or were. What is the breakthrough? Think. There absolutely has to be some kind of weakness. Find it, Asagi Yoichi, the way for you to shine. Alright, let's see. The piece of... Dude, Shido is that piece of rebellion, you stupid fucker! That's why Ego built the team around Shido. Because Shido literally represents that. Duh. Again, I just am like... but so does fucking Baro and goddamn Bakura. It just frustrates me that they're not in the field. Alright. Alright, Kenyu, let's see what you do. I'll be the one to blow a hole open for you, Toss. Good luck with that, Kenyu. Alright, let's see what we got here with Kenyu's training, though. 55 days ago, Yukimiya Kenyu-sama learn from Iijitsu and master stillness and motion. Ei is a... Okay, if you are a Fire Force, aka an Inoshibodai reader, or hell, anime watcher, you know about the Ei, because my husband Benimaru was an Ei. He's an Ei user. Ei is a Japanese sword drawing art where one strikes instantly from a sheath state. If I were to apply those basics to my dribbling, launching an attack instantly from a complete stop, a super enhancement of muscles and senses. In other words, woo! Stillness and motion acceleration. Become a specialist of stop and go. As expected, I've already done my research. Because going one-on-one against you is dangerous. I'll have you surrounded... Excuse me. I'll have you surrounded in a 1-on-3. Oh my, am I really not But if you if you gather 3 people over here, it leaves the opposite side short-handedly. On your marks, set... Yeah, let's go, Zetsu! Alright, Tsurugi Zetsu, master the starting technique of the... Woo! The 100-meter sprint training... Train the explosive power of your initial acceleration to dominate the airspace. Alright! 100-meter dash. Master the starting technique of the 100-meter sprint. Train the explosive power of your initial acceleration and completely dominate the zone. Boom! Become the right wing hunter! Let's go! Zoom! Zoom! I am a hunter. Go Tetsu! Here it... Gotcha! I can do this. He was stopped, but this attack pattern breaking through their defense with the 0-to-1 individual... Wait. Yeah, 0-to-1 individual skills. It's working. Just as Ego-san planned. I'm telling you, he's doing the same thing that France did to them, aka Blue Lock, which is fucking with them. That is why, I gotta emphasize this has gotta be why, Bakura, Baro, and Kunigami are not on the field yet. Shido better be there the entire time or I'm gonna be fucking furious. And they better not fucking waste Shido either. But anyways, this is a this double wing attack is a threat. Let's go! Double classes, repeat again to you. Alright, go counter. Woo, infinity. Are you stupid dumbass? You act as a post player, hold the ball and distribute it left and right. From there you want to push straight to the front of the goal, right? Oh, I've already figured out your little trick. Like hell, silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Like hell, no, silly crow, tricks are for kids. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Like how I'll let you do it that easily, you brain-dead scrub. Well, it makes sense. Blue Lock really is as good as they say. If it's just a predictable 0 to 1, our team will also... Ooh, you can't evolve any further than this, can you? Agi? Hey! This guy, using his surroundings as decoys to build the game himself. That ego is the, is the borderline of this match. Damn! Your ego is spilling out a spillover ego. And I can see an ego. Nice, Kiara. I'll show you a bunch, you bunch of dolls. Yeah, let's go! It's my boy! The infinity of Blue Lock. I finally grasped a breakthrough, reaped the that CP ego, and engrave our way of life into them. Yeah, I can devour them! Dude, I'm excited. Oh God, I love seeing Aiku get some time. But dude, I swear to God, do not waste Shidao like this. I'm gonna be so annoyed if Shidao is wasted. Do not waste my boy. But I want to know what you guys think, because like, based on that interaction with Fox and Ego, it's just like, a lot of the shit makes sense. In terms of why Ego's doing what he's doing. In terms of it, like, the choice to have, like, Shidao, have everything be around Shidao in this particular game. But, like, God, I better see Shidao get score a goal. But, woo, now that the ego is coming out, now that there's an ego leak, well, yeah, the ego leak is going to be, that ego leak, I wonder how that is going to affect Shidao. Now that I'm thinking about it, like Shidao, like, remember, he thrives on chaos. He thrives on ego. He's probably gonna sniff that shit out and come and like just go for it, man. But I am happy that Aiku's getting his time. Aiku deserves this shit, man. You can hate all you want, but yeah, I'm very happy with this. Very, very happy. Spillover ego, yeah. Yeah. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think of this chapter, and what you guys think about the direction of Blue Lock. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Blue Lock content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!